Hey guys, totally different than your usual Sunday vlog because I did not vlog anything the last week. So when we left off, I was hanging out by the pool telling you that Shane still wasn't feeling well. Obviously, many of you have seen last Monday's video where I filled you in, but I know that there's a whole group of you that only watch my Sunday vlogs and you don't watch anything else. So I thought I would fill you all in really quickly because I don't want to bore you, and then have a little bit of a chit chat, and then we'll get back to our normal vlog starting next Sunday. So let me just preface all of this by saying there's always some debate in the comments. I love it when you guys, no, that's not necessarily true. I find it slightly amusing and irritating when you talk about me in the comments as if I am not there reading the comments with you. It is my channel. I do read the comments, all of them. I don't necessarily respond to everything, but I do read everything. And I love it when someone refers to me in the third person, like I'm not seeing it. But anyway, there's always at some point some debate as to how much I involve my children and if I'm exploiting them or talking about them without their permission. I don't understand how someone would want to watch some like my videos and think I would do that to my children. Like, anyway, so whatever I choose to share with you all is because Shane lets me, or Jake lets me, or even Michael lets me, if I'm talking about Michael. And whatever I'm not sharing with you is because that person has asked me not to. So if there's holes in this, it's because, in this case, Shane has said, you know, Mom, I'd really prefer that you not make this so much about me, but more about like your experience with all this. So that's why this story is going to be all over the place. Okay, anyway, long story short, Shane did not just have a stomach bug. It turned out that he has ulcerative colitis, which is a chronic condition that is never going to go away. But thankfully, with modern medicine and a very strict paleo diet, learning all about that, he is going to be just fine. So, and he's already feeling great. In fact, that was part of the problem. Shane never felt any pain at all, which I know sounds crazy for me to say that's a problem, but we probably would have caught this a little earlier if he had known he was in pain and not feeling great. So it came on all very suddenly, and thankfully, thanks to a very observant pediatrician and one very overprotective mama who knew something wasn't quite right, we got him the medical attention he needed, and he is diagnosed and under great care. So we are very pleased with how everything has turned out, because it could have been a whole lot worse. So that is that. Shane was in the hospital for a full week, which, considering what other kids and adults who have this condition have had to put up with, we are actually really, really lucky. So we are just really, really thankful. And I mentioned it in Friday's video, the what to bring when you go to the hospital, or what I brought when I go to the hospital. And I want to really say it here, and I'm going to try not to cry. I'm still really emotional. I think a lot of that has to do with just being really tired still, is that I do believe very strongly in science and medicine and all that, very much so. I am a woman of science, but I also believe that there is something greater in the world out there than me and what I can see and touch. And whether it's God or, you know, I don't want to get too much into that, but there is something out there, and all of you, you know, there was a lot of prayer going around, and there was a lot of good thoughts and a lot of good vibes, or however you want to describe it. And whatever it was, it came from, a lot of it came from you, a lot of it was coming from me and from our friends and family. The rabbis came and visited Shane in the hospital, both of them, which was awesome. It was just this great outpouring of love and support from specifically you, our friends and family. Whoops, forgot to turn off the phone, sorry. Ruining the moment. Our YouTube family was just amazing. I mean, I did kind of wait a full week before we told you what was going on, but seeing all the comments come in and continue to come in, you know, we've still not completely gotten through some scares. We've had a couple scares just this week, and everything's fine. But, you know, going back to see the comments come in, and, you know, even the people, so many people coming forward and saying, I have ulcerative colitis, and I know someone with ulcerative colitis, I have Crohn's disease, which is like a sister disease. All the positive things that you've shared, even the not so positive things, just knowing that you can get through it. It's been so helpful. You know, it's not always so great to have the whole world knowing what's going on in your life, but you know, when you're struggling with something that seems so overwhelming and so scary, sometimes it really is amazingly wonderful to have all these people out there, this great big circle of support, to say, we've got you. You can, we're here with you, and we're holding your hand through this, and we'll be here with you, and we're crying with you, and we're smiling with you, and I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but thank you is really what I'm trying to say. It's just, thank you so much. And Shane would say thank you, but for some reason at this moment he would prefer not to get on camera. That's how it goes with a 15-year-old. I don't know, for those of you of teenagers, you will understand. Sometimes he loves to be in front of the camera, and other times he doesn't, and that's totally cool. He's not the one with the YouTube channel. But Shane it really touched him. He asks me to read him the comments, and I know that he personally went on YouTube a lot, and he keeps going back to read the comments on the video the little short video where I announced why there wasn't going to be a Monday video. He's read every single comment, so thank you for that. I don't think I'm doing a good enough job, but I mean, really, it's been really amazing, so thank you. I don't want to make my channel or my vlogs even all about this illness and paleo diet, and I mean, that will factor in somewhat, especially in the upcoming weeks as we adjust to all this. You know, we're become very lazy as a family. Since Jake has left for college, I thought, oh, I've adjusted. It's not so bad not having, you know, Jake at home. I don't miss him that much. That is a big old lie that I've been telling myself, because I've noticed that since Jake has left, I have like made maybe 1 or 2 full-blown sit-down family meals. Some of that has to do with the fact that it's also football season, and Michael and I sit on a couple of boards, and so that I meet more frequently in the fall. So between football practice, football games, and these meetings that we go to during the week, it's chaotic. So I can use that as an excuse, but it's just, I think subconsciously I've avoided creating the situation where there's a reason for all 3 of us to sit around the table at the same time, because I want it to be 4 of us. So I've been lazy, and so we go out to eat a lot, or we pick up food and bring it in, or I just throw together like, you know, a really nothing interesting to vlog kind of, because y'all have been saying, show us some recipes. Well, you know, I'll make like spaghetti and meatballs, or, you know, like taco night. I mean, it's not exactly exciting. I don't know how many of you actually make like the full-blown 4-course meal every night, but I am not one of those people. I am now, because now that Shane's on this paleo diet, everything needs to be made pretty much fresh. And I'm not complaining, but it's better obviously for all of us in the house, but it's gonna take some getting used to, and it's gonna take planning, and it's just new. And so you're gonna see that in the vlogs. You're gonna see me trying to figure this whole thing out. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely, you know, it's an adjustment like anything else. So there's that. We're all gonna be a lot healthier. Shane's gaining weight on this diet because he eats like triple portions, but Michael and I will probably be losing weight, so that's good. What else to tell you? It's like a little update, chit chat kind of vlog thing. I do want to end this on a more upbeat note. So I'm wearing my Cubs t-shirt again. It's really old. I think I got it at Old Navy. I don't know why. I should check the label, but I would have to contort myself to do that. And I don't want to do that. They're playing again tonight. They lost last night. It's kind of, Michael and I, thank God he's not home. He's out of town. I'm not supposed to be here. We are supposed to be out of town right now. We're supposed to be in Chicago. It is my youngest niece's bat mitzvah weekend, and we are all supposed to be there, but Shane can't travel yet. So Michael, since it's his side of the family, Michael went up to represent the whole family, and I'm really sad. I'm not hiding it well, but I'm really sad. I wanted to go. Obviously, we all wanted to go, but this is the last big family event for a while, I think, and I adore my niece, and I'm really sad that I am missing her big weekend and missing seeing all of our family, and this really stinks. But it's also, the Cubs are in the World Series right now, and so exciting. And game 4 is tonight, yes. So, but it's a good thing that Michael's not here because I'm ready to, I can't watch the games with him. Like I thought I was going to physically hurt him because, so obviously I thought we were all Cubs fans. We have a dog named Wrigley who is laying on the floor right here, but he's rooting for the Indians. What? Yeah, because Michael's father was from Cleveland. Michael's father passed away a while ago. So Michael is rooting for the Indians because his father would have been rooting for the Indians, and obviously he misses his father, and you know, so he is very nostalgic for his dad right now and thinking if his dad were still here, he would be rooting for the Indians. Also because there is their second baseman, Kipnis, is from Michael's hometown, from Northbrook, Illinois. Go Spartans. That's the high school they went to. And different times, Michael's significantly older than Kipnis. And so Michael has a connection there. And because Kipnis broke all of Michael's records, I think. They both played baseball for the same high school, and Michael had the records, and then Kipnis broke them for obvious reasons. He's a Major League Baseball player, and Michael is not. So there's that. And because one of the pitchers, Manship is his last name, played at Reagan, where my kids went to high school. Well, one still does. So we have all these connections to the Indians. But come on, like really? The Cubs are the ones that need to win the World Series because they have waited longer. It is their turn. So Michael would keep clapping and cheering every time the Indians did something. I'm like, wait, what is wrong with you? What are you doing? So we can't be in the same room. It's just, so it's good that he is like over 1,000 miles away right now because it's gonna get ugly. It's not good. He needs to just shut his mouth and cheer for the Cubs or just stay in Chicago or something until the series is over because it's not acceptable. Anyway, I will say that I have never cried tears of joy like I cried. We were in the hospital when the Cubbies clinched the pennant, and I was sobbing, like I was absolutely sobbing. I was hysterical. I had no idea that was gonna happen. We were screaming and like crazy people. I was just thinking about all the people that weren't here with us anymore that would have been so happy to see the Cubs win. We were on a pediatric floor. I was sure we were getting in big trouble. I think those rooms are soundproof because nobody came and yelled at us. And it was amazing. But anyway, I do want to end this if anyone is still around, I do want to end this, it's not a vlog, chit chat time, by acknowledging that there are a lot of you who are new, and I haven't done an Ask Me kind of chit chat video in a really long time. And instead of saying, oh, just go back and watch some of those older videos, I just wanted to give you all the chance to, in the comments below, ask me. Well, you can ask me anything you want. It doesn't mean I'm going to answer you, but ask me any questions you've been wondering about. It doesn't have to be specific to any particular subject. Just put it in the comments down there, and I'm going to I'll answer your questions in the next week or two. I will do a video. It might be a couple parts because I don't want it to run more than 10-15 minutes is ideal. This video, of course, is like probably 20 minutes long by now. So I will answer those. That would be a fun video. I haven't done that in a really long time. Put those in the questions. They can be about me, they can be about YouTube, they can be about the family. I will do my best to answer them as long as they're not too particularly intrusive, but I'm pretty much an open book. So go ahead and ask and we'll see what you want to know. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. I hope that this was interesting to somebody. And next Sunday is back to the normal follow me around vlogs. But thank you so much for everything. And I really, truly appreciate you guys. I love you so much. And y'all have been amazing. Thanks for making this what was really awful not so awful. Just thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Today's video is all about the things that the staples that got me through the week. I'm gonna be selfish and talk about me, and because all of Shane's needs were met at the hospital.